Hi, I'm JJ Barnes and you're watching another episode of Creative Writing for Kids. So today I'm going to be talking to you about how to make your protagonist, your main character, likeable. Because if you want people to care about your main character, who they're following on their story and who they're following try and get whatever it is they want specifically, you want them to like them and you want them to care about them. And it's quite easy to write unlikable characters, and if it's a character who they don't like, they're not going to hope that they get what they want, and they're going to kind of root for the opposite of what you're writing. Because if you're writing them trying to get something good and they don't like your character, they might hope somebody else gets what they want, which means your character doesn't. So to make your character likable, you need to give them a vulnerability. That's the first thing. They need a vulnerability. And a vulnerability is something that they are scared of, or something they care about in a way that worries them, it troubles them. So their vulnerability could be their family. They love their family very, very much, and they're scared that something bad might happen to them. Perhaps their vulnerability is they don't feel like they're very pretty, and they want to ask somebody on a date, and they are scared that they might get rejected. Perhaps their vulnerability is they are frightened that they're going into a big battle with aliens and spaceships, and they're frightened that they're not strong enough. Giving your character a vulnerability, something that even if it's not true, even if they're safe or they're absolutely fine as they are and they just need to learn that through your story, if they have a vulnerability, you care because you can see that they're human and they're sensitive, and we all have them. We all have a vulnerability, something that we feel is not good enough about ourselves or something we're scared of happening. And it gives your audience, your readers, something that they can look at in that person who they're reading about and sympathize, feel like they understand and they care. Another thing you should do is, I've written before about having flawed characters and how good characters can still do bad things. And that is very true, and it actually makes your character more interesting. If they do things that are wrong, or they make mistakes, or they do say things that are mean, or they hurt someone, you can still have a likable character because they have to learn from it. The way you make your character likable is when they do the bad things that make them an interesting character. They realize it was wrong and they try to make it better. They try to not do the same thing again, not hurt people again in the same way. And they realize and they understand the problem they caused and they make amends, they apologize, they recognize what they did. The bad characters, the ones who you want to be the bad guys in your story, when they start out perhaps not a bad person, but they make mistakes, they don't acknowledge that they've done wrong. They don't say sorry. They don't see why it was bad, and they just keep doing the same bad thing over and over and over again without any care. And that's why they're a bad character, and that means they're not likable. Your good characters, your likable characters, when they do the mistakes, when they do something wrong or bad, they acknowledge it and try to do better next time. And that makes them likable too, because that means that they're good people. Because good people make mistakes and do bad things, but then they learn from them and they try to do better. So that's how you can make it so when your story starts, you demonstrate how that character is, what kind of person they are, and your audience starts to like them. So that way, when you show the audience what your story is, with your inciting incident, or however you start your story in whatever way you want to call it, you can watch my old videos to learn all about those things. When your story starts, you show your audience what the story is because of what that character wants and how they're going to go and try and get it. Your audience likes them and wants to follow them on that journey, wants to go with them, roots for them, hopes they get what they want, and is excited to watch them do it. I hope this helps. I'd love to hear all about your characters, so come and talk to me. My social media links are in the description below. I also have a Facebook page. It's Creative Writing for Kids with JJ Barnes. Come and chat to me over there, show me what you're doing, playing my games and activities that I'm putting on there, which are hopefully going to help you with your imagination, get it growing, get you encouraged to write and create and be as as free as you can be with your stories, because that is a wonderful thing to do. And it's a great way to pass the time and do something clever and grow your brain. So it's like a fun hobby that's also schoolwork, which is the genius kind of hobby because it's schoolwork that's actually brilliant. So I hope this has helped, and I will be back again next time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I would like to keep bringing you these videos, and I really like seeing the things that I'm getting sent. So thank you very much. I'll be back again soon. Bye.